Okay guys, so today we're going to be talking about using the discriminant. Okay, so you might be asking yourself, what is the discriminant? Well, it's part of the quadratic formula that we just learned about. So the discriminant is actually only a piece of it. So the piece of it is highlighted in blue, the b squared minus 4ac. That quantity is the discriminant. So when you solve for that, that would be your discriminant. So remember, this is a quadratic formula. X equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Okay? When it comes to the property of the discriminant, the value of the discriminant tells you the number of solutions of each quadratic equation. Okay? So when you solve for the discriminant, if it's greater than 0, that means that the quadratic equation is going to have two solutions, two answers. Okay? If it's equal to 0, you're only going to have one answer. And if it's less than 0, you're going to have no answers. Okay? This is what we're going to do. So let's work on these together. So what we're doing is solving for the discriminant. So again, you're going to do what's my A, what's my B, and what's my C. Okay? So my A is 1, B would be 4, C would be negative 2. Okay, and then you're going to plug it into b squared minus 4 times a times c. Okay, so we're going to be plugging into that. Okay, so we have b squared. So we have 4 squared minus 4 times a, which is 1, and c, which is negative 2. Okay, so 4 squared is 16. Okay, and then 4 times 1 is 4, times negative 2 is negative 8. Okay, but we have a negative, so a negative and a negative make a positive, so plus 8. So we have 16 plus 8, which is 24. Now we're looking to see, is it greater than, equal to, or less than? Here we have 24. It's greater than 0. So I have two solutions. Okay, that's what we're going to be doing. Okay, so the next one, my A is 1, B is negative 3, C is positive 4. So it's b squared, so negative 3 squared, minus 4 times A, which is 1, times C, which is 4. Negative 3 squared is 9. 4 times 1 is 4, times 4, which is 16, so minus 16. So 9 minus 16 gives me a negative 7. This is less than 0. So when we have less than 0, there's no solutions. None. Okay, or you can write no solutions. Okay? Next one. We're doing the same thing. What is A? It's 1. B is negative 6. C is 9. Plugging it into b squared minus 4ac. B squared, negative 6 squared, minus 4 times A, which is 1, times C, which is 9. Negative 6 squared, negative 6 times negative 6 is 36. And then 4 times 1 is 4, times 9 is 36, so minus 36. So this one's 0. It's equal to 0. And when we saw that it was equal to, it's 1 answer. So we just say one solution. Okay? Let's go on to the next one. Okay, A is 2, B is 5, C is 7. So we have b squared, 5 squared, minus 4 times A, which is 2, times C, which is 7. 5 squared is 25. Minus 4 times 2, which is 8. 8 times 7 is 56. So we're minusing 56. So this gives us a negative 31. Okay? Negative 31 is less than 0. So we have none. Right? No solution. When it's less than, it's no solution. Greater than is 2. Okay? So let's look at this next one. A is 9. B is negative 8. And C is negative 1. So I'm using b squared, so negative 8 squared, minus 4 times A, which is 9, times C, which is negative 1. Okay, negative 8 squared, positive 64. 4 times 9 is 36. Times negative 1 is negative 36, a negative and a negative. So we have plus 36. 64 plus 36 is 100. This is greater than 0, so we have 2 solutions. Okay? So remember, feel free to pause this video at any time. Replay the video as many times as you need and email me with any questions.